Let's take a look at a real-life scenario. A parking space is blocked by a vehicle parked illegally behind, and the car in the video struggles to reverse out despite several adjustments, ultimately getting stuck. Now, let's simulate this situation and see what happens. If we simply try to reverse with the steering wheel turned, we'll notice that we can't turn too much. This is because the left front corner of the car is at risk of scraping the vehicle on the left side. Even if we try to maneuver by shifting the car closer to the side we want to exit from, leaving space on the other side, and then turning the steering wheel as much as possible, the narrow path and the obstruction from the illegally parked car still prevent the rear of the car from moving far enough back. As a result, there's very little space left to adjust the front of the car. At this point, if we try to adjust further, we could end up getting stuck in the middle of the path. This situation arises because we haven't fully utilized the space on the right side of the vehicle. If we can keep the car's right side close to the front of the car on that side, it will allow the rear of the car to move further back and create more space for the front of the car to exit the parking space. Here's how we can do that. First, within the parking space, we start by shifting the car. Begin by turning the steering wheel to the right and reversing, then turn the wheel to the left to reverse. The goal here is to get the car as close as possible to the front of the white vehicle on the right side. Once the car is in this position, turn the steering wheel fully to the left and reverse. Pay attention to the right rear wheel, as it will stay close to the front of the white car and move backward. However, in the second half of the maneuver, the rear of the car will start to move away from the white vehicle's front. At this point, stop and straighten the wheel. Next, turn the steering wheel fully to the left and reverse again, keeping the car's body close to the front of the white vehicle. Once the car is in this position, straighten the wheel and move forward. After that, turn the steering wheel to the right and reverse again. In the later part of this maneuver, the car will once again start to move away from the front of the white vehicle. At this point, stop, turn the steering wheel fully to the left, and reverse to bring the car back close to the white car's front. By repeating this process, we can gradually move the rear of the car further into the narrow path without moving away from the front of the white vehicle. After several adjustments, turn the steering wheel to the right and reverse once again. This will allow the rear of the car to move farther back. Now, with more space created at the front, we can turn the steering wheel to the left, move forward, and exit the parking spot.